My dear friends, now we are going to see the different types of plane equation. I think all you know what is a plane. It is a flat surface with zero thickness. At least it contains a straight line completely within it. Okay. So now the first type is equation of a plane perpendicular to a unit normal and a distance from the perpendicular distance from the origin is given. Okay. Suppose D vector is a unit normal to the required plane and P is the perpendicular distance from the origin. Imagine it is a plane. Okay. So a vector perpendicular to this one is unit normal to the plane is D cap unit normal. So it is perpendicular to the plane means it is also perpendicular to each and every line present in the plane. Okay, if it perpendicular to each and every line in the plane. Okay, now take the perpendicular to the origin, draw a perpendicular to the origin, it is the origin O and it meets at A. Take any point on the plane P. Okay, it is a perpendicular. So D is perpendicular to the plane. Now we have OA is also the perpendicular to the plane. So O is the scalar multiple of D vector. Already we know that distance from the plane to that is some P is given. So imagine that is some P into D vector. So AP vector is, what can we say about this D vector and AP vector? D vector is D cap is perpendicular to AP. Okay, so AP means OP minus OA. So always we can take the position vector of this one as R vector. So R minus OA, okay, dot D cap equal to some 0 because perpendicular. So OA is parallel to D vector. So it is some scalar multiple of D vector. Okay, so we are getting the equation R vector dot D cap equal to B. By simplifying we are getting this one. Okay, so R vector dot D cap equal to B. It is the first equation of the plane when a unit normal and the perpendicular distance from the origin is given. So P is the distance from the origin and D cap is the unit normal. It is the vector form. And imagine it is some Lx plus Li plus Mj plus Nk. Okay, obviously R vector is Xi plus Yj plus Zk. Therefore, Lx plus My plus Nz equal to P is the Cartesian form of plane equation when a distance from the origin and a unit normal is given. It is the first type of plane equation. Okay, so N vector usually they are using for normal. Here they are using D cap unit normal. Okay, so second type, a point on the plane is given and a normal vector is given. So normal N vector given and a point position vector of this one is A vector, it is given. So again so what is that? Again these two are perpendicular. So AP vector dot N vector equal to 0. So R vector R minus A dot N vector equal to 0. So R dot N minus A dot N equal to 0. So R dot N equal to A dot N. It is the vector form of equation when a normal vector and a point is given. Second type of plane equation. Okay, so similarly if we find out the Cartesian form, imagine it is some Ax Ai plus By plus Ck, then obviously it is Xi plus Yj plus Zk. We are getting Ax plus By plus Cz. A dot n is nothing but a scalar value. We can imagine some q. So it is the Cartesian form. So now we are seeing two different form of plane equation, both vector form and Cartesian form. So first one, a perpendicular distance from the origin and a unit normal is given. So r dot d cap equal to b, vector form, lx plus my plus nz equal to b, it is a Cartesian form. Second type, a point on the plane and a normal vector is given. So r dot n equal to a dot n, it is the vector form, and the Cartesian form ax plus by plus cz equal to q. Okay, so it is the two type of plane equation. The third one is intercept form of plane equation. Already we know that in the intercept form of straight line is x by a plus y by b equal to 1. Here the intercept form of straight line plane is x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. The fourth one, the general equation of a plane ax plus by plus cz plus some other constant equal to 0. It is the general equation of the plane. So once again, remember the vector and Cartesian form when perpendicular distance from the origin and a unit normal given, Cartesian form. Second one, a point and a normal vector is given, vector form, Cartesian form. Third one, intercept form of plane equation. Fourth one, general form of plane equation. Okay, suppose here instead of d cap unit normal, some unit vector d vector alone here, then what is present in the right hand side? It is not p, it is some q. So find out the magnitude of d vector. So if we divide both the sides by d vector, magnitude of d vector, it becomes unit normal. So p equal to q by modulus of d vector. Remember, it is a formula. Instead of unit normal, a unit normal vector is given. This is the formula to find out the perpendicular distance. P equal to some q by magnitude of d. My dear friend, now exercise 6.6, question number 1. We are solving the problems involving plane equation. The first question is, find the vector form of a plane equation which is at a distance 7 units from the origin and having the direction ratios 3, minus 4, 5 of a normal to it. So the drs of a normal is given. So from the observation we are getting d vector equal to, okay, 3i minus 4j plus 5k. Okay, so it is d vector, not d cap. So find out its magnitude. Okay, so what is that? Root of 9 plus 16 plus 25. So what is that? Root 50. So 25 into 2, 5 root 2. Okay, so d cap equal to d vector by magnitude of d vector. Okay, so 1 by 5 root 2 into 3i minus 4j plus 5k. So what is the formula? First, the vector equation of a plane is, so r vector dot d cap equal to p. So put the value here, r vector dot 3i plus minus 4j plus 5k divided by 5 root 2 equal to 7. Sum number 2 in the exercise 6.6. The question is, find out the direction cosines of the normal to the plane 12x plus 3y minus 4z equal to 65, and also find the non-parametric vector form of the plane and the length of the perpendicular from the origin. So imagine it is of the form some lx plus my plus nz equal to q, not p. Okay, so from that one we are observing d vector equal to 12i plus 3j minus 4k. Okay, 12i plus 3j minus 4k. Find its magnitude. So root of 144 plus 9 plus 16. So root of 169, that is 13. The first question is, what are the DCs, direction cosines? Therefore, the DCs are, first one, 12 by 13, comma, 3 by 13, comma, minus 4 by 13. X by r, comma, y by r, comma, z by r. Okay. Next one, find out the non-parametric form of vector equation. So the formula is r dot d cap equal to p. So here d cap equal to this one, d vector by its magnitude. So it is q. So q equal to 65, p equal to q by magnitude of d. So 65 by 13, we are getting 5. So this is the answer for the second question. Perpendicular distance from the origin to the plane, p equal to 5. Okay. Now the vector form, non-parametric vector form a form of plane is, we know that r dot d cap equal to p. So we know that r vector dot 12i plus 3j minus 4k by its magnitude equal to 5. So this is the answer for the plane equation, and this 5 is the perpendicular distance from the origin. Question number 4 in the exercise 6.6. Find the equation of the plane passing through the point minus 1, 1, 2 and the normal to the plane with the magnitude 3 root 3, and it makes equal acute angle with the coordinate axis. Then find out the equation of the plane. Listen, the required plane passes through the point. So position vector of this point is taken as a vector minus I plus j plus 2k. It is taken as a vector. Okay. So minus I plus j plus 2k. Now our aim is to find out the normal vector n vector that makes equal acute angle with the coordinate axis. So given normal makes equal angles, acute angles with coordinate axis. Okay, axis. So which means alpha equal to beta equal to gamma. So we know that the DCs are cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. So cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equal to 1. Cos square alpha, cos square beta plus cos square gamma equal to 1. Here alpha equal to beta equal to gamma. So 3 cos square alpha equal to 1 by 3. Cos alpha equal to 1 by root 3. Therefore the DCs are 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, and n vector having magnitude 3 root 3 and this DCs. It is given in the question. So n vector can be written as 3 root 3 into this 1 by root 3. All are 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 I plus 1 by root 3 j plus 1 by root 3 k. Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma all are equal. So cancel this root 3, we are getting 3 into I plus j plus k. Okay. So we know that the vector form of plane is r dot n equal to a dot n. Okay. So r dot 3 into I plus j plus k is equal to a dot n. I am getting directly minus 1 into 3, plus 1 into 3 plus 2 into 3. So minus 3 plus 3 plus 6. So r dot 3 into I plus j plus k equal to 6 divided by 3 r dot I plus j plus k equal to 2. It is the vector form of the plane. We need the Cartesian form means replace r vector by xi plus yj plus zk. We are getting the Cartesian form. Okay. So the Cartesian form is x plus y plus z equal to 2. That's all. Question number 5 in the exercise 6.6. The question is, find out the intercepts cut off by the plane r dot 6i plus 4j minus 3k equal to 12 with the coordinate axis. So it is given in the vector form. To get that one, just rewrite the Cartesian form, then intercept form we can observe easily. So replace r vector equal to xi plus yj plus zk. So the Cartesian form is 6x plus 4y minus 3z equal to 12. Okay. So now divide both the sides by 12. X by 2 plus y by 3 okay, minus z by 4 equal to 1. Move this minus 1 to the denominator. X by 2 plus y by 3 plus z by minus 4 equal to 1. Now it is in the intercept form. So compare with the general form, intercept form of plane. X by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. Comparing. Okay. Comparing with the intercept form, we are getting a equal to 2, it is the x-intercept, b equal to 3, that is the y-intercept, and c equal to minus 4, that is the z-intercept. Now, question number 6, the last question in the exercise 6.6. If the plane meets the coordinate axis at capital A, B, C, and the centroid of the triangle ABC is given as u, v, w, then find out the equation of the plane. Okay. So first look at that. It meets the x-axis at A. That means we can imagine that is A, 0, 0. And it meets the y-axis at B. So that point is taken as 0, B, 0. Similarly, C is taken as 0, 0, C. Okay. So given that centroid of the triangle is u, v, w. So u, v, w is equal to, what is the formula? x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. That is the centroid formula. Okay. Take it as x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2, x3, y3, z3. Okay. So if we put it here, we are getting a plus 0 plus 0. So a by 3, b by 3, c by 3. So u equal to a by 3, which implies a equal to 3u. v equal to b by 3, which implies b equal to 3v. W equal to c by 3, which implies c equal to 3w. Already we know the intercept form of plane equation. The plane equation is x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. So what is a? 3u, b is 3v, c is 3w. So x by 3u plus y by 3v plus z by 3w equal to 1, or take 3 as common and cross multiply. We are getting x by u plus y by v plus z by w equal to 3. So that is the required equation of the plane. So we need to remember the centroid formula, that's all.